it is foreign, but my buddies got married in secret, didn't tell anybody last weekend, and now we're throwing them a little party.
All right.
A soiree, if you will.
A soiree.
Well, we are live here at the BaconCast. Eli
kick it off.
Yeah, go ahead.
No. Has anybody taken you up on that offer yet, Josh?
Why doesn't somebody just do it?
So
just give it a shot. See how far you can get.
I couldn't tell you a single word. I fast forward through the section every single time.
You've been listening to this for like 4 years now. You know this.
Religiously, every week. I've never missed an episode.
Listen, we know.
But I still fast forward that part every single time. God's honest truth. I was like, this hurts my ears.
You don't like the song?
At best.
So maybe we can do an extra slow version.
Well, I'm also one of the insane people who listens to you guys at 2x. So right now you guys are like running through mud. Like your current rate of dictation.
You can pull here for bacon, but you might be toilet paper, and I just don't want you mistaking this for some other league. Lots of sleepers ain't no keepers yet. You keeping it fresh. We don't peep and play, creep and get the gurk in your desk. Yeah, we garbage talking, always want some more. Gotta go and get the players with a higher floor. Gotta get a ball and kick up for a higher score. Talking eyes on the prize. 44. That's right, Mr.
Lovely.
ESPN. He knows the numbers. Welcome into the BaconCast. We have our StatCast aficionado, Mr. Plum. He's gonna go through some numbers with us here a little later on in the cast. But we're gonna kick it off here with our Week 8 recap. Diving right in here. Ooh, that makes us all small when I do that. I gotta change the banners back to how we had them before. I changed stuff around for the.
If something isn't broke, don't fix it.
Well, I had to change them around last week.
My office is. There's always something crazy. This is actually the craziest thing. This is a unicorn hat for a 2-year-old girl. Anybody's interested in that?
Fantastic.
Unusual. Yeah.
Love it.
Well,
do you want to put it on?
I have a huge domey. There's no way.
Do you really? I did not know that. All right.
Whatever the biggest helmet that exists on the planet, it's default to that one.
Really?
Oh yeah, huge dome.
Wow, I had no idea.
Yeah, I think that's why you had the POC helmets in college, right?
For real?
Like 62 or whatever it is.
Yeah, oh my God.
Stupid big.
Big fucking noggin.
I know. Yep. It's burdensome every day, and then when you like need a helmet, your helmet takes up like half the trunk of your car. Everywhere you go, it's a burden.
All right. Well, for the Week 8 recap, Plum gets blocked there. We'll go into our homepage. Well, I guess before we start a recap, let's look down at our standings. First thing I would like to mention, we only got 3 responses to this poll, so get on there, answer your poll.
What? There's a poll on there?
There's a poll, and it started at the early beginning of the season. No one responded.
I didn't even know that it was there.
So things have shaken up quite a bit in our standings. Let's start from the bottom, work our way up. Patty Glitter Glisten has dropped all the way to the rock bottom at number 14. 13 is Dennis at Turfburn at 13. 12 is E. Yikes. Ouchie.
No, I'm doing just fine. I'm sitting right in the middle. All right.
I don't think so. That 12 is not the middle of 14. Nope.
No, listen, these are power rankings, but where I stand right now is very, very well situated right in the middle. I can go up or down either way. It's probably going up. But
I'm not sure. I'm not sure you know how numbers work. Okay. So
yeah,
11. Okay. 11 is Sean. 10 is Mikey, and Ted is shot all the way up to 9. He's been at the bottom for this whole time, and I don't know.
That's
based on the numbers I saw today, that 9 is not accurate.
This makes no sense.
Nope. 8, Money Mitchell Moonshot. There's Adam. I think he should be lower than that. 7, from the windows, Kevin. Keeping Up with the Joneses. Be Real at 6. I Do Drugs. Plum at 5. Lethal Weapon Keith at 4. That's not right. Will at 3. Oh man, Will at 3? No way. Jarrett 2, and the We Will Josh you at number 1.
Get out of here.
Well, they got one of these right at least. Man. That's helpful. All right, let's take a look at what happened last week. Eli, you and I tied 5-5. I had myself winning here, and you both took Shawnee, and I took him down, Georgia Brown.
Hot damn. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, Josh Allen, Jonathan Taylor put up some points. Keenan Allen came to play. Yeah, he struggled against me last week. Then we all took B Real, and he didn't have too much of an issue with Jer last week. Top performers: Darrell Henderson, Carson Wentz, Najee Harris for Jer, Jordan Howard, Kupp, and Jones for B Real. He's got some top contenders there.
Jer had 2 tough breaks though. James Robinson got hurt, and and Dak was out.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't good. It would have been a much closer matchup.
So we all took B Real there. So we all got that one. And then I was the only one that took Kevin here. And Kevin took you down in a bottom bargain bin barrel brawl.
The garbage bowl was so bad.
Was not great. Not great.
Dude, one of my top scorers was the backup running was the RB2 for the Jets.
Yeah, that's not good.
My team was last weekend.
Kyler had a little bit of a stinker for you with 9 points.
Yeah, that and what's his face? Hopkins put up like 6.
Yep,
it was embarrassing.
A rough one for you.
Not good.
Nope, not good at all. All right, then we all took Keith here. That was an easy one, but Keith only put up 98. He didn't have a high flying week like
no blowout.
But he did take down Pat pretty easily. I unfortunately didn't take the almighty Plum in this one. We're gonna visit Plum's team a little bit later in a special segment because he's got some really high performers here that I don't know if he knew they were gonna be high performers all along. But we'll see. We'll talk about that later. Will taking down the 1-7 Money Mitchell moonshots. Oh man, poor Adam. Can't buy one. We all took Will to win this, and it actually was, I think, closer than we anticipated, but Will did take it.
Will the fraud. Foreshadowing.
Yep. And then Teddy taking down the almighty Mikeykins. I didn't see that coming, but it happened.
No, you wouldn't.
Ted is somehow getting these wins with not a great team. I don't quite understand it myself. All right, let's dive into week 9 right quick. Pick. All right, we have Dennis versus the We Will Joshua Juggernauts. Take a look.
I don't think that last part was in the name of this team.
That's implied.
Just saying. No, I don't know about that. Hold on. Can you scroll back up? I just want to see who's out. Oh yeah, Aaron Rodgers. No, we're at the top. Aaron Rodgers is out with COVID. Did you know he's an anti-vaxxer?
I didn't.
Yeah. So found that out today. What else is going on? Oh,
any dude
also
with a ponytail.
Found out. What's that?
Any dude with a ponytail. It's probably an
Chris Carson could be out for like this season, I read. So that's bad news for D Money.
Oh yeah.
This team.
Mike Evans is out this week. Hawkinson's out this week. I think this is going to be another easy win for me.
Yeah, I think you're just going to walk across the finish line on this one, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Plumber?
This has to be Josh all day.
All right.
Yeah, that's an easy
Dennis
one.
Is very bad.
Sorry, Dennis. All right, we got Keeping Up with the Joneses B Real again from the windows to the wallers. Kevin, take a look down through here. Vegas has this as 52% B Real.
Oh wow.
Herbert.
B Real still playing Aaron Jones and AJ Dillon?
Yeah. I mean,
wow.
Working for him. Aaron Jones is number 6.
That's remarkable.
Still got Diggs and Cup. He's got a pretty good team.
I know that's what's really carrying it.
Do you think he'll remember to swap out Kittle or no? Think
Well,
Kittle will get the start?
Kittle, I think, is coming back this week.
Is he really?
Yeah, he was designated to return this week, so he's coming back.
All right.
I think, and I would play Kittle this week. Hell yeah. And yeah, Kev's team is dog shit. They beat me in a dog shit matchup. He's not winning any games. He's done. Be real for the win.
I'll take Brian too.
Yeah, I think this one's pretty easy as myself also. I'm taking Be Real too.
Yeah, pretty easy. Pretty easy.
Yeah, sorry, Kevin. He's going to say this is the first podcast ever once again, I have a feeling. All right, good next up, Team X-Blade, Shawnee versus Password is Taco, J Ploff.
Yeah, this is a good one.
It's a coin flip.
Oh, but wait,
Totally.
Derrick Henry is not in. So it's not a coin flip.
What's up with him?
Derrick Henry's out
they're
for the
on bye.
season.
Oh, wait, sorry. Yeah, they're not on bye. He's done for the season. That's right. He's getting foot surgery.
And he has McLaurin out, Jamal Williams out.
Yeah. No,
Jared's
got it. Jared's got it.
Back.
He's got his full squad. Yeah, Jared's got it.
I'm going, Sean.
All right, I have Jared here.
All right.
Okay.
Like it.
So, Patty, Glitter, Glisten, Gloss, Floss in the Team ESPN coming back.
Pat's in trouble.
Pat is in trouble. Joe Mixon's doing okay. David Johnson's all right. Lockett's on a bye.
Dude, I already checked.
Bucks defense on a bye.
He's in a lot of
Antonio
trouble. He's got like 3 or 4 seats that he has to replace, and he can't drop anyone.
Yeah, he's in trouble.
He's in trouble.
Oh man, these matchups are easy this week.
Yeah, I might actually have a W this week.
I think you do. Plum?
Like,
I know. Well, I keep looking for opportunities to zag.
This is tough. This is tough.
You
But
can't
with the
zag,
destination.
man. There's nowhere to go.
I know.
You're gonna zag into a wall.
I want to zag, but it's all bad. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go with UE.
Resist the zag.
All right.
Okay, Eli, it is Plum.
Yep.
I think you said it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I missed it.
Come on,
I was
Josh.
talking.
Lost your edge.
Hey, going too fast. Who's? Oh, all right. Wait. Hold on. Let's just take a look. Could this be Adam's big?
Could this be
his first win?
Heath has bipocalypse. It looks like.
Yeah.
Or some issues. Brady, Godwin.
Bye.
Oh wow.
He's hanging on to Rodrigo.
On his IR.
That's why we still got to keep kickers in the league. Come on. People can vote kickers.
Fill that IR spot.
Yeah, can load up their IR spot with a kicker.
Oh my
that
goodness.
is so funny.
Perfect.
Oh, gee whiz. Poor Adam. Bills running back, the third stringer on the San Francisco 49ers.
First stringer right now. You got to give
Cousins
some
ready to
credit
take another
here.
hot dump.
Yeah.
Ugh, it's just not looking good.
His team is really not bad. It's really not, but it is.
Dude.
It's like it's terrible, but it's really not that bad.
Who would you take off as his squad?
What's that?
Look though.
Who would you take off his squad?
Who would I take off?
Tyreek.
Who do you wish was on your team?
I think this is Tyreek's the only one.
Yeah.
Exactly. Only one.
Well, hold on.
Right.
I mean, given my personal situation,
No. Just like if you were
I'll take Mitchell. I'll take Zach Moss.
Well, that's because you're also
you're Rojo, Ingram.
Oh yeah,
you're with
true.
Adam in the
Alex
same
Collins.
team.
too.
That's fair.
Hey, I got great receivers. Great receivers.
Huh?
Amazing receivers.
Well,
Top 10 receivers. Calling it right now. All 3 of my starting receivers finished top 10 at the end of the season.
water bet.
Water bet.
All right, mark it
Go
down.
Picking you up on it.
Put it on the board.
Put it on the floor. All right. So,
All right,
what's
so
the deal
look at
with
this
Keith,
though.
then?
Hang on. Nick Chubb is going to outscore Zach Moss by 10 points. Cordell Patterson is going to outscore Elijah Mitchell by 10 points. Austin
I
Eckler
don't
is
know
going to
about that.
outscore Jarvis Landry by 10 points.
That's accurate.
That's all you need.
I don't think Keith needs a quarterback to beat Adam here.
Probably doesn't. I agree.
No, Mike Williams isn't doing much. Waddle is not getting the targets. They're going back to Gesicki and AJ, or not AJ.
Hunter Henry's been coming on in the last few
Parker.
weeks.
What's
I
up?
don't know how many touchdowns he has, but he's been getting yards.
He's got 3 top 5 running backs. That's going to be more. I bet these 3 backs outscore Adam's entire team.
Fair bad.
Water bet?
Put it on the board.
Put it on the board. All right. Yeah. I mean, Keith's going to put a quarterback in and win. He's going to win it.
I don't know that he is. Who's he going to drop?
Sterling Shepard probably.
Shepard, he could drop
Sterling's,
Shepard.
Yeah.
He could drop Shepard and get a QB.
Yeah. For right now, that's what I would do.
I'm calling Keith winning with no quarterback.
I'm calling Keith winning with a quarterback. I don't think he's that confident in his team that he can actually march into this with no QB.
I'm gonna qualify this on how I'm keeping track.
Okay.
If I'm gonna take Keith no QB, you're taking Keith with QB. If Keith wins and I subtract the QB points and he still wins, I get it. You don't.
Okay. Fine.
Okay.
Like that. Plum, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm taking you.
Oh, do you want to get in on the QB no QB?
Yeah, I bet he'll beat him without a QB.
No QB.
Wow. Oh man.
Kirk Cousins could blow up and throw like 3 picks and like no touchdown.
Cousins
Like,
could end up
happen.
negative.
Yeah.
You guys realize that Adam put up like 90 points last week, right?
Yeah.
Like maybe his best finish of the season. He could do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Keith is averaging over 100 points a game.
And those 3 running backs are going to score 90 points.
Fuck, you might be right.
Keith is averaging what? Something like 100, like 120 points a game.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Stupid.
God damn.
All right. Moving on. Plum versus Mikey. Plum's been kicking up some dirt here. He's flying.
I got this all day going away.
Vegas has it 51% Plum. Jacobs is back. Kenneth Gainwell might do all right. Robert Woods has been doing all right lately.
Hollywood's doing good. KJ Osborne from Minnesota, the wide receiver 3. Okay.
That seems like
I
a
don't know anything about that.
Yeah.
Where's your running backs, Plum? Oh, that's where
non-existent.
your running backs are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like he's been even good this year. So his loss hasn't been a huge hit.
Yeah, how are you scoring so many points without any running backs? That's impressive.
Yeah, who's scoring all your points? Debo.
Yeah.
No.
Stafford in the wideout.
Hey, just hold on that for a moment. I have a special segment.
Okay.
There's a lot of special segments coming your way, listeners. I hope you're all sitting down.
All right.
Not Pelotoning right now. You might fall over.
You know,
Right.
we I think it's going to be a unanimous decision here. I think everyone's going to pick Mikey.
Very simply, Mikey. Yep, I agree.
Yep.
Well, I'm Mikey, right?
To myself. Ride or die.
Mikey?
He said Mikey.
Yeah.
It just sounded funny.
So Mikey. All right. Ted and Will.
Poor Ted.
Somehow Will
Michael
is 6-2.
Thomas isn't coming back this year, and he spent how much on him?
Let's find out.
Because he is. I don't think he's even going to play this season.
Drafted for. Oh, he only drafted. It was only $23.
All right. That's not terrible.
Yeah, because
he was the only one that was
hurt
bidding.
to start the season. I think he hasn't played yet.
I don't think he's going to because of his foot surgery. I think he's done.
Right.
All right. What's he going up against? Bo Berry Biscuits.
He doesn't have a good team.
It's really impressive. Actually,
neither of these
Michael
boys.
Carter.
How the hell is Will 6-2?
Was nuts last weekend.
I don't get that. I don't get 6-2 here.
I don't get it either, but somehow it's working.
I don't think
he gets lucky.
I still don't think Ted has what it takes. I'm taking Will.
This is actually close.
Who's Will playing? Sorry.
Ted.
I'm taking Ted.
Ugh, Ted's real bad.
He is bad, but I do think he's going to start winning now.
No, I'll take the fraud.
You'll take the fraud?
I'll take the fraud. Yeah.
Well, yeah, me too.
Yeah.
He's getting this like just crazy easy matchups.
Yep.
All right. Our week 9 picks are done. Now let's go.
Special segment?
Actually, I gotta bring it up here to the Oscar Mayer Statcast featuring Plum.
Yeah, your neighborhood engineer and scientist. Double threat.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Even though my face is currently being obscured on my screen by the Oscar Mayer.
Just stand up a little higher, you know? There you go.
Very good.
There, well, as I get this up.
Is everything okay? Do you want me to share my screen?
In the stats, before I get it up here, what stood out to you in the number?
Well, like I say, I was inspired by the fact that I have the second highest points total in the league, but have still been outscored somehow, which seems weird to me. Despite my 5-3 record, which puts me kind of firmly in that like third or fourth place. I was like, that's kind of weird. You think I'd be doing a little bit better, like I'd be 6-2 or maybe better. So that was the inspiration for kind of looking at the numbers, and then just wanted to see how I stacked up across everyone else in the league.
Well, I appreciated that deep dive in into the numbers today. I actually didn't think you actually
things up
did
on your Wednesday morning.
Yeah, I loved it. It was great. Oh,
yeah, just click on the chart. It should make it a little bigger, Joshy. Let's take a look. But yeah, because it's not. I mean, we don't go straight on points, right? So we can like match up 1-1.
Mm-hmm.
You just wait. It's okay. And so the real outliers here is like, because obviously we're ranked off of records, but points are what you're kind of measured on in this league, so it's kind of weird.
Yep.
But the obvious things are that just looking at the blue bars is Adam and Ted are really, really bad. I like to say considerably worse than everyone else in terms of just like putting out points. And it's even further weird that Ted's
on Ted's team.
And it's even weirder that Ted somehow has 4 wins because he's scored the fewest points in the league. You would think that those go hand in hand. It's point totals and wins. So like, who knows what's going on there? Right? And the other thing is somehow Will is second in the league.
It's remarkable.
But is below average in terms of point totals. The average point totals is 745. So he hasn't even hit the average, or he's like close to the average, but is number 2 in the league. That's weird too. So his opponents, he just seems to catch them on bad weeks.
Amazing.
Which is extra weird.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And I think Keith on the other end of the spectrum, Keith is like double lucky, where he has a great team, but he also seems to catch teams when they're on down weeks.
Super low, points against, right?
Because if you look at how many, like, in terms of like strength of schedule is one way to look at it, like, right, me, Josh, Pat, Adam, and Ted have all had harder strength of schedules than Keith. So despite the fact that he has a good team, so he should probably be, you would think, maybe more like 5-3, and maybe Josh and I should be more like 6-2. If you like that, kind of look at these numbers.
I like that math.
But this is the reality in which we are living in through.
Correct.
It's only 8 games. There's still 6 left. So like, there's 2 things. So it's gonna be hard to move these averages in a meaningful way, just because we're 50% of the way through. But we'll see. Fantasy is also weird because you could have a major injury that impacts your roster. So
guilty.
It's not to say that there couldn't be outliers, kind of moving forward.
Correct.
Thus concludes your Oscar Mayer StatCast featuring Plum.
Ooh, this is great.
So I got a couple questions for you, Plum, before we go into our second deep dive.
Okay, I didn't know there were 2 deep dives.
Oh yeah, we just gotta wait for it. We'll play.
Adam Ted at the bottom. Death match. Who wins? What weapons are used? Ted's way bigger than Adam.
Way bigger.
Like way bigger. Like no weapons needed. I forgot about it. It's not even close.
Okay, so
weight makes a huge difference. Yeah.
Adam's dead, no weapons. What does Adam use to try to win?
To try to win? Oh, does Adam get a weapon? Are we gonna we could handicap it? Adam could get a weapon. Ted could get none.
Right? That could
even
really
it up
liven things
so
up.
what kind of weapon makes it even? Like a bat?
Or a mace?
Some mace, like spraying mace?
No, like a medieval mace.
Oh, the
like,
medieval
ball and chain? Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, death matches just seem a little bit more legit with a mace.
Spray mace will definitely do it, though.
That would probably work better for Adam.
Can of bear spray.
I don't know. That's okay.
A can of bear spray could be quite effective.
I almost feel like if Adam had a mace, he would injure himself before Ted even had a chance to touch him.
That's also plausible. But maybe that makes it appropriate to kind of handicap. It's like, it is an advantage, but is it really? I don't know.
All right.
Good answer.
So, tell us what you really think about Will's team.
Will just gets lucky, but there's some component of luck in fantasy football. It's fine.
It's all luck.
Yeah. There's a strong component of luck. So even though Keith and Will at times has, championed his prowess and skill, in full disclosure, I've never won the league. So, I'm just guilty of everyone else.
That's true.
My sole, my forcing function is to not lose the league. That's really all. My strategy is just hedged around not losing the league. So I never rise to stratospheric heights. So I'm enjoying this season because I'm close to the top. But I'm just trying to avoid the Gurk Bowl. Just because I think that's an easier kind of.
That's a good transition into our next segment.
I aim to be average.
So, 3 total acquisitions this season by Mr. Plum. You're 5-3.
Sure.
Lots of points. Is that skill?
Is it skill? I think skill and luck is very difficult to separate.
Well,
I would say I would chalk it up to luck, like you said. I think it's easy to not mess up the draft, even though people repeatedly mess up the draft in our league.
I messed up the draft.
Yeah. I think it's easy to mess up the draft. But if you don't mess up the draft, I think you're going to have a competent team over the course of a year. In that rising to the top is luck, I would say.
Strong analysis. Don't mess up the draft. Now it's time for our special Muffy's Muffins roster deep dive segment.
Yeah, sure. I mean,
here we go.
I'd just like to preface this by several of these players are really just because I'm a homer. Right? I lived in Ann Arbor for a few years. Stafford. Pats fan. Myers. I live in Cleveland. Peoples-Jones. I don't know.
Okay.
So I'll knock those ones out right out the top. Those teams I know.
Look at what's going on here.
Yeah.
All right. I gotta expand this. So
all the way.
Matthew Stafford. Random pickup. Plum gets him for $9.
Yeah, draft
number 3 QB. Totally planned that. Jamar Chase.
I thought it was all over the rags that he was gonna have a banner season.
Yeah, he was gonna have his best year.
This was not like a hot take, right? This was like you know how I roll, straight down the middle.
You got Jamar Chase for $4?
$4.
Yeah. Also,
that might be the best pickup of the draft.
Position rank number 2.
I live in Ohio.
Wow.
Cincy. Guys,
that's crazy.
Deebo Samuel. Here we go.
That was a flyer.
Position rank, number 4. Drafted, $4.
What?
Really? I don't even remember that one. Sure.
I think
Number
he was
2
also
and number
injured
4
at the start of the
receiver, number
season.
3 quarterback, drafted for a total of $17.
Luck.
Holy poop.
Yeah.
I'll give you Travis Kelce hanging at number 1. You paid for him and you got what you paid for.
Yep.
James Conner, number 15.
Yeah, and what's his
I
name?
can't imagine
Adams is hurt.
you paid anything for him.
Adams is
$4.
a top tier.
$4.
Adams is questionable, right?
So you paid for him.
Yeah, Hilaire, who's been shit this year, paid for him too.
Yeah.
64 bones for him.
But
Sitting
yeah,
on the bench.
Hilaire has been sort of kind of, I don't know. That probably went against my better judgment, I would say, in the draft. Just 'cause I usually don't pay up for.
expensive.
You usually don't pay up for running backs. I usually try and get a above average quarterback, top tier receivers, and a top tier tight end, and then like the rest is opportunistic.
All right.
Yeah,
now we know your strategy.
That's it. It's not complicated.
Man.
Just like I know what's his name, like Matt Berry, he's like believes in like the RB0. It's kind of like in that school of thought.
That's
is
what I
like-
tried to do this year, pretty much.
Yeah, which is just like it's such a clusterfuck at the running back position in the league, where
Yeah.
you have Henry who's like running away with it and then comes up with a broken foot. You're like, fuck. That
Yeah.
sucks.
Right.
So
Right, you gotta have some depth, and I mean, yeah, getting Jamar Chase, Deebo Samuel, number 2 and number 4 receivers for a total of $8. That's insane.
That's
You win some, you lose some.
good. That's really good.
All right, thus concludes Muffy's Muffins roster deep dive.
Great.
All
is that
right,
related
great little
to
side
the Oscar
segments
Mayer
this week,
or
Josh.
the Wiener segment? What? The stat Wiener? I forget what the
it's the
the
BaconCast.
turn of phrase
So
was on that segment.
I'm obligated to include Oscar Mayer in at least one per season.
Got it.
Gotcha.
Outstanding. Wow.
All right, one last question, or one last situation. You can draw any item into existence. You get one shot, no erases. What do you draw?
One item into existence. This is probably one of the most abstract questions I've ever had. Can I have some like hints or suggestions? Has anybody ever answered this question before on the face of the planet?
I don't think so.
I'm sure someone has.
You have to draw one thing.
I'm thinking. So I saw a video of like a personal drone that was flying around.
What if I just drew myself like a check
Quadcopter.
for like $1 billion, and then just
I don't-
cashed it?
What makes you
allowed?
think any bank will cash a check that you can draw with no erases?
Yeah.
Why not? What
What
makes
do you mean, why not?
Draw.
what makes
You
you
know how
think that I
accurate
could?
you're going to need to be to forge a fake check?
Like a
Wait,
waste
no,
of a
but,
draw.
but if
yeah.
I drew like a freaking, I don't know, like the Mona Lisa, like that would suddenly like pop out
That's
and be
not going
legit.
to happen either. I think it's like
Well,
I thought you were going along the route of like what kind of creature can you draw? Like some
ooh, that'd be
fucked
cool.
up
Like,
being,
draw yourself a pet monkey.
like a monkey unicorn. I don't
Speaking of
know,
unicorns,
with hoops.
speaking
Yeah.
of unicorns, right?
There you go.
You're alive.
Exactly.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you could draw your own real unicorn, Plum, and you could have it forever.
I mean, what do I need a unicorn for?
I don't know.
What
Why
don't
do
you
why
need
do
a
you
unicorn
for
for?
right now? You just showed us your unicorn.
You drink unicorn blood and you live forever. Isn't that what they say? I
I've
think
heard
that's
that.
in Harry
Some
Potter.
Harry Potter wisdom right there.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, jetpack would certainly be a good one.
I wouldn't trust it.
I'd like to draw my own drone, like personal drone.
You could just get a drone. You just buy a drone. I don't know.
like one that I can sit
Something
in.
that doesn't exist.
It doesn't have to
guys.
exist. Okay, so it has to be like
You're
mythical?
drawing it into existence, so I feel
Right.
like it doesn't have to exist yet.
I agree.
What about a spaceship that can reach
That'd be-
Mars?
That'd be pretty cool.
That I'll give you that.
Maybe.
Mhm.
Doesn't currently exist.
Just
Who knows
Mars.
when it's going to
You're just-
exist?
You
You're
just
just
gotta get
reaching
all
for
the
Mars?
oxygen and other equipment.
You don't want to go.
Presumably, it
beyond
would come
Mars. We're
with some
already going to
ancillary
Mars.
equipment. It would be fully kitted. It wouldn't just be like
It's just the
it
shell.
wouldn't just be like a shell, like a soup can, with like a soup can with like a candle attached to it. You know, I think, generally speaking.
I don't. Yeah, you'd have to probably draw the inside of it. Yeah, maybe. I mean, maybe you'd have.
I don't
to
know.
be like
Maybe, maybe not. Depends how how mythical this creation process is. Yeah.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Spaceship for the win. Very nice. Well,
Josh, what would you draw?
Either a jetpack or a personal drone that could carry me.
I think I would draw in like one
Not
of those
mythical.
like force field bubbles
Mythical.
to keep you
Good.
from like if you're falling, you like the bubble comes up like and then you just kind of roll around like in one of those orbs, and then you hit the button and it comes back in and you're safe again.
Yeah, but
That's
like
what
you
I would
just
probably do.
smash your face on the bubble.
Don't they have
Yeah,
those
but
in
it's
like
a soft
in like Dune? I don't know if anybody's seen Dune.
I saw Dune. Yeah.
All the chatter, like the
you saw it?
bracelets where they're like,
Yeah.
I'm invincible. Yeah. That'd
Yeah.
be cool.
Oh, the shield. Yeah, you got a shield.
Yeah, but it's more than that. It's like I think about like what if I'm caught in like an avalanche or something and I hit the bubble button and then I'm like I think they did that in James Bond actually.
That's good.
One of the Pierce
Yes,
Brosnan
I think.
ones.
Yeah.
I think he did. Yeah, but something
then you
like
just
that.
be in
but
a
it can be
bubble
used for
buried
any-
in snow. How would that help?
What?
Then you'd just be in a bubble buried in snow.
You'd be
How's
trapped
that?
in a bubble.
No, but then I gotta walk around with this fucking bubble all the time. I want one that like can like compact right away.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
could like,
but I'm
explode
saying,
out of like
if
a
you
thumb
get caught
drive.
in what's that, Plum?
It could like explode out of like a thumb drive.
Yeah,
Sure.
That'd be tight.
But if you're in an avalanche and you're just in a bubble, then you're just in a bubble under the snow.
Yeah, but I can be in my bubble. I'm comfortable, and I can wait for somebody to rescue me. And
Maybe I would. I'm actually really fascinated by the
big
science
things
of
rise.
avalanche.
They don't really get buried.
physics.
They rise.
I mean, technically, I think you would float to the top in an avalanche.
That's what I'm saying.
Based on the buoyancy, right? The science of avalanche physics doesn't really baffles me. It's pretty crazy.
It is. Yeah, it's kind of like even in popcorn, in a bag of popcorn. Like you always, it doesn't matter what you do, the biggest ones are always at the top.
Right.
Everything just gets smaller and smaller in the bottom. More shit gets stuck in your teeth.
That's
terrible.
So true.
All right.
So true.
All right. We'll end on that.
On that hot take.
Yeah.
Okay. Will is still a fraud.
Well, I appreciate you joining us on the Oscar Mayer Statcast. That was enjoyable.
And thank you for the
putting that
stats
together.
today, Plum. More of that.
It's been a
please.
pleasure. I look forward to revisiting this maybe in a few weeks to see if there's any anomalies that have cropped up.
All right.
Sounds
Can't
good.
wait.
Have a good evening, Erwin.
Appreciate
Later,
you guys.
y'all.